everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk for You. I am your host, Aaron Bell. I have my co-host, Adam Parker, with me. We are
Hello.
now officially 2 days away from opening day of baseball. We have had exhibition games for the last 4 days, and it's been very fun watching these games, although there's been no fans in the stands, but I'm just happy there's sports on. So we're going to get started on talking about Major League Baseball opening days in 2 days. Nationals Yankees, going to be a fun one. And then after that, it's every team from here on out. 60 games and probably what you say about 90 some days.
Yeah, something like that.
Usually about 70 some days. So I'm just excited it's back. And I can't wait till Thursday night comes because we're going to be hanging out. We're going to do a show right after that game because, of course, Adam and his faithful Yankees. I'm not going to lie, I'll be for the Nationals. No, it's
all right.
Hey, let's get started. We had some very interesting stuff happen in the Royals Astros games today. Altuve and Bregman get plunked back to back by Jorge Lopez, the Royals' awful starting pitcher, although he came out of relief. This is just the beginning. I mean, it's exhibition. They even got plunked in spring training, but this is only exhibition. They're getting plunked already. It's going to happen in the regular season. It's just a matter of how many times.
Yeah, and I'll definitely take the over on them getting hit above 60 times. That's one for each game, which would be 60 times. But I'm taking way over that.
A lot of bumps and bruises.
That's right. And you know what? The players, in my opinion, did not feel that Manfred gave them a proper punishment. And so I feel like some of the players are like, well, fine, I'll take it into my own hands.
Well, I agree with them. In my opinion, they shouldn't be allowed to have postseason this year.
Oh, I agree. I don't think they should have postseason for the next 3 years, for 17, 18, and 19.
Well, Alex Cora even came out and said he wasn't the only one that was part of it.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I hear you. And, it shocks me how you can get caught red-handed cheating and nothing happens. I mean, if you cheat on your wife, you get a divorce. If you cheat on a test, you get suspended or expelled from the school, I mean, for Pete's sakes, even NASCAR at the end of one of their races, the winner, I forgot who it was, so forgive me, but his car did not measure up at the end of a race and got his title stripped. So
yeah,
it's ridiculous, man, that the Houston Astros got caught and absolutely nothing happened.
Yeah, because Boston's part of it too. I mean, we don't have as much evidence on Boston as we do Houston, but it sounds like some stuff will be coming out about Boston and there will be some suspensions or possibly probations going on.
Yeah, which is kind of shocking, but not shocking because Cora came from Houston.
Yeah.
And Houston in 18 and 19 has technically been the team to beat in the AL. And so it's only fitting that a guy who helped create the system in Houston would try to use the same system against the team that he's trying to beat in the Houston Astros. So, it's a shame, but, it's just, what do you do? Because obviously the commissioner is not going to do anything about it, and so now it's up to the players, and now you're seeing the high numbers in plunking like today with the Royals and 3 beanballs.
Yeah, and it's not going to go down until the umpires step in and do something about it, or the commissioner steps in and does something about it, which I really don't see Manfred saying anything about it because he's just not that type of commissioner.
Yeah, no, he's not the type to really put the foot down at all. And so, it's it's one of his many errors up until this point, and the fact that I don't know after this season, but I really hope baseball thinks about a new commissioner.
Now, here's the real question: how do you think he would have handled the steroid era with McGuire?
Nothing. Nothing.
You don't
I
think he
mean,
would have done suspensions or anything?
no, I don't think so. I think he would have just said, "Don't do it again," and be on your way. I mean, I really truly believe that
Yeah.
because you just look. I mean, it was so blatantly obvious with Houston. In Houston, not only was just like a little playful cheating thing. No, they gained wins from doing that.
Oh, and let's
You
cover up
know,
our jersey when we hit a walk-off home run and run down and change in the dugout and come back out and celebrate. But no, I didn't have
exactly.
anything on me. There was nothing in my jersey.
Exactly. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's also funny too because if you're a Red Sox fan or if you're a Houston fan, a lot of people would be saying, "Well, everybody does it." It's like I'm so over that phrase because it's like, no, you all got caught red-handed.
So, so,
Take
so are
take
they telling us
take the
that the
whooping.
are they telling us that
What's that?
the 50 and 112 lost teams are cheating? Are they cheating to lose 112 games? Is that what they're saying?
Exactly. I mean, you're cheating to lose. I've never heard that
So
phrase,
the Cleveland
regards to
Browns with
cheat.
a lot of offensive weapons that go 7-9 every year, they're cheating to lose 9 games. Yeah, I that's
Exactly, man.
yeah.
I mean, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And let me tell you, if you guys are cheating to lose, you guys are doing a spectacular jobs, Royal fans. I mean,
All right. All right, we are done with our soapbox. Adam and I have that's how we feel about this and we talk about it every day. Let's get to opening night Nationals Yankees. How do you see that panning out? Do you think it will be exciting even with no fans?
I think it'll be exciting. I mean, I've been waiting for baseball since roughly April. I mean, I'll be honest, April. I thought it should have been dealt with, started up in June. Yeah, the latest July 4th, but had to wait an extra 3 weeks
Yeah.
thanks to the commish. But anyway, I think Thursday night's going to be fun. Cardboard cutouts or not, maybe they'll put some stuffed teddy bears in there.
They need to put a
Um,
Marlins man behind every home plate, like our
yeah, why not? But
poor guy.
it'll be
Yeah.
fun. It'll be fun. I mean, I've enjoyed the little exhibition games leading up to the season.
Now, speaking of
So
out of these exhibition games, who have you been impressed by the most?
um,
I can tell you one thing right now: the Royals are sucking, and they probably won't win 35 games, in my opinion. Oh, we lost Adam. Hold on a second.
for a big things out of him. I mean, a lot of people will say it's Aaron Judge's team and it's Aaron Judge every year, but I think this year he's got a lot to prove, especially since he was injured a lot last year. Same with Stanton. That's another guy who has great potential, but it's just crazy because the Yankees are like murderous row 1 through 9. And so I expect the playoffs and hopefully they'll go to the World Series, but it'll be tough. We'll
Main
see
thing
what
is they got to
happens
stay
though.
healthy. That's their main
Yeah,
concern.
no, exactly. I mean, last year it was like the new team bus was an ambulance or the medic helicopter.
I
And
mean,
so,
let's not get
oh,
to
what's
the
that?
point that Max Scherzer got beat up the other night at Philadelphia. That was a terrible
Yeah,
thing by him.
yeah.
And again, maybe
But he'll bounce back.
yeah, he'll bounce back big time.
Yeah. But it'll be a fun pitching duel. I believe who is it? Garrett and Strasburg meeting
Yeah,
Thursday or something like that. So I'm excited. I'm still shocked that the Yankees were able to get Garrett Cole. I mean, I truly am, but he's here and hope he does well.
now you just hope
Um,
he doesn't have a rough season with the Yankees.
yeah, yeah. It's nice to have him on the team instead of going up against them because man, he would just torch the Yankees when he would pitch. But it'll be interesting. But I'm excited for Thursday. So I have a question for you. Who are you most excited about for the Royals?
Oh, Bobby Witt Jr., man, #1 draft pick last year. The guy's already
Nice.
played some. He's showing some range. He showed he can hit the ball, and also Bubba Starling's been hitting home runs too, exhibition
Yeah.
and the intra squad games. So, but then again, these guys do that in spring training, and then they come to regular season and they just plain old suck. So I don't get what it is. I don't know if it's it's regular season. I'm just gonna suck it up now.
But
But
I will say this though, in looking at the Royals the last couple of years, you guys seem to start out pretty okay. Like,
yeah, and that's why I'm
you
excited about
know,
the 60 game season because
exactly.
my thing is if we start out 20-10, hell, there's only 30 games to go, and you never know what the race is going to be like then.
Exactly. So who is the team that you see could potentially sneak into the playoff with that with no one expecting it?
Oh gosh, Cincinnati. I hate to say it, but Cincinnati started off strong last year and then just absolutely fell apart. I'd say
Yeah.
Cincinnati Reds or Pittsburgh Pirates because they've been starting off
Mm-hmm.
strong the last couple of years and they fall apart come I don't
Mm-hmm.
know late June, early July, which is you figured 60 games into the season. That's why
Yeah.
that's why it's going to be
I,
exciting this year because those 60
oh,
games
it
you
is.
never know who's going to do what.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think the Royals could squeeze in, believe it or not. And I also think the Colorado Rockies, and
Yeah, they
you
always
know
start off hot every year.
they do. And the other team that starts hot and then peters out at the end is the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah. Oh God, remember that
So
they were what 20 some games above 500 last year, and then
yes,
ended
and
up
then
20 games
somehow,
below 500. I think
yeah.
that's it's like that year the Oakland A's, when they played the Royals in the wild card, the Oakland A's were 20 some games below 500 and 15 and a
Mhm.
half games back going into August.
Yeah.
They ended up making the wild
Yep.
card that year. So anything can happen. I mean, it's professional sports. A team's not out till they're out, or a team's out when they should be in. I mean, it's
Yeah. And one of those teams that acts like they should be in and then somehow, they're not is the Oakland A's. That's another team. I mean, every year they get mentioned, but at the same time, I kind of look at them as kind of an under the radar team just because they're sneaky good.
do we
But
think the
at the end, they
Padres
kind
have
of
a chance? The
are.
poor Padres, they haven't made a postseason. I don't know how long. And
Hey,
they
you know what?
got Machado. They got
Machado, they
didn't they?
Hosmer, and then Profair.
Yeah.
I mean, they got. I was watching
Matt
them the
Kemp.
other
I believe
day.
they have Matt Kemp too.
I believe so. Yep.
Yes.
And watching them, I mean, they could easily make the playoff.
Yeah, it's
You
going to be
know.
exciting. I mean, it's just going to be hard to tell. I say the first week or two is going to predict who's going to be the teams to pay attention to in the playoff race.
So who do you think will make the World Series?
Oh, gonna put that on me early. See, I don't know because National League, I hate to say it, and I really hate to say it because I'm a Royals fan and I hate this team. Probably the St. Louis Cardinals. I mean, they're
Yeah,
over.
that's possible. But I think too, it's going to be kind of hard to slay the dragon per se. But I honestly think it'll come down between the LA Dodgers and the Nationals for the NL.
I,
And
I
then
I'm gonna say it too. I think the Yankees might be World Series
see, that's what I'm thinking too. But I
with
mean,
that lineup.
somewhat
If they don't even make it to the ALCS with that lineup, I don't know what to tell Aaron Boone.
exactly. Yeah, then people will be like, bring back Joe Girardi. But yeah, no,
Now,
please don't.
what would you do if the Phillies won with Joe Girardi and won the World Series?
Oh, God. I would just, yeah, I may not have to watch baseball for a while.
Might not have a TV after that.
Yeah, no. Because, the frustrating thing about Joe was he was never really aggressive. And the points in the game where you needed to build momentum, I felt like he would, hold it back. So like if we were down a run, in the eighth or ninth, he wouldn't steal. He was never aggressive on the base pads, and it's like he was relying solely on talent as much as kind of the strategy of the game. And that's where I hope Aaron Boone is kind of gravitating towards, is more strategy than talent. But the guy is so analytical, it kind of is a mind scratcher with Aaron Boone sometimes, because like if a pitcher is going really hot, doing a great job, it's like, oh well, it's the fifth inning or just past the fifth inning, time for a new pitcher. Like it doesn't make sense sometimes, the managerial moves that he makes. But this is, I believe, his third year coming in right now, and I believe that it's time for him to start showing something. I
Exactly.
mean, that's Yankees in general. I mean, when you have their salary cap the way they do, I mean, I expect at least W's every game. But, that's not going to happen. But um, I just, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Now we've been talking about also guys hitting 50 home runs a year. Home run leaders for these 60 games. I'm going to say somebody's going to hit at least 25 home runs, and I won't doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Judge will probably be close to that. Stanton will definitely be there. Jorge
Hmm.
Soler with the Royals, he'll probably be in that 20-25 range. And
Yeah.
also the rookie from
I,
the Nets, his name can't come to my head. I can't think of who. He hit the most home runs last year. He broke Aaron Judge's record.
yeah, I
For some
forgot
reason,
his
I
name
can't
though.
get him in my head, but I have a feeling he'll probably hit 20-25 home runs easily.
I think somebody's going to get 30. You know,
Yeah.
it'll be a tough it'll be tough, but I think there'll be somebody who gets 30 home runs. So we'll see what happens. You know, but who's your Cy Young winners for the
Oh,
ALNL?
for the NL, I'm probably going to go DeGrom again. That guy is tough. I think DeGrom or Kershaw. I think Kershaw's he's ready. He's ready for one.
Yeah,
He will get
I'm
one.
going. You know what? I'm going to go with either Scherzer. I'm going to stay with the Nationals, either Scherzer or Strasburg.
Yeah.
Just because they have a championship to defend, and I expect the best from them.
And
And
see,
then the
just
AL,
have
the
hit.
the AL, what's that? Sorry.
I just the AL's so hard to figure out.
See, to me, it's going to be nothing but Garrett Cole,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's because it's just because he's got a lineup 1 through 9. I mean, don't take me wrong, he was great with the Astros, and they did give him some run support, but we're talking lineup 1 through 9, not 1 through 6. So we'll see what happens, though. I mean, it could easily be somebody else. So we'll
yeah.
just wait and see.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day Thursday. It's I'm going to want to not go to work and just I'm going to be anxious at work waiting for that clock to hit 4 o'clock so I can get off and come over and watch.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. No, it's going to be exciting.
and I
Truly
do
is.
believe they came out today saying there's an MLB app where fans can go on to and they can cheer from their house, I guess, and something to do with I forgot what it was, but it's like an MLB app. You can go on and cheer and send it or something to do with that, and it's like a crowd noise type thing. But these crowd noises are cracking me up because they're doing it from MLB The Show. And when I was watching, I think it might have been the Yankees the other night, whoever it was I was watching, they hit a home run and the crowd noise just sounded awful. I'm like, I would rather them just not put that crowd noise in there because it just sounded awful.
Yeah, I hear. But you know something? What we're going to be witnessing is a real live video game.
Yes, that's true.
You know, I mean, for once, it's going to be a real live video game. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But you know what? I'm just excited that baseball is here, baseball is back. And, hopefully after this year, we can have fans in the stands again,
Yeah.
because that's what my hope is. So here's to a good season.
who even knows? Maybe come playoff time, if this stuff is under control, they'll be like, hey, you can go half capacity, or fans can come with mask. I mean, who's to say this could change?
Yeah,
I mean,
especially for the World Series. You
yes.
know, so
That,
I mean that'd be a great idea, a great thing for sure.
that would just make that home field advantage even more enjoyable than it would be in the regular season when you don't have the noise like you would, especially
No,
parks
exactly.
like Fenway and Yankee Stadium and Angel Stadium, all those people that draw the fans.
Yeah, yeah, no, for real.
We know the
I
Baltimore
just
Orioles are used to playing without fans.
the
How's it
Orioles, the
2000 Stadium?
Tampa Bay Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays,
Oh man.
San Diego Padres.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, for sure. I feel bad sometimes for the San Diego sports, teams. I mean, we're talking the Chargers, and we talk about the Padres, and it's just
well, the LA
all
Galaxy,
capacity or lower.
I don't think the LA Galaxy get many fans in theirs.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know.
but I'm sure it's probably more than the Padres or the Chargers.
Yeah. So,
So
all right. So MLB starts 2 days. Be sure to get your lawn chairs ready, get your drinks out, alcohol, and getting those swimming pools, TVs out on the patio, and it's going to be exciting. So we are ready for it. So go ahead
it
and
is.
like and subscribe to our show. We will probably be on Thursday night after the Yankees Nationals game and talk about the opening night and how it went. I believe there is a second game. Do we know what the second game is?
The It's the San Francisco Giants versus the LA Dodgers.
Giants and
So
Dodgers.
already a rivalry game.
That'll be a good
So
one.
yeah.
So, all right, everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. We will see you guys Thursday night.